In this video, we are showing a very simple, old-school way to make something useful for your plants, using things you can find at home. It's not about any miracle fertilizer, but about using natural materials in a safe and effective way. What we are doing is easy, cheap, and anyone can try it in their own garden. First, we start by making our own wood ash. This part is very important. We only use clean, natural wood, small twigs, branches, and some bigger chunks. No painted wood, no polished or treated wood, nothing like that. When wood burns completely, most of the carbon goes into the air, and what remains is ash. This ash is full of minerals. It has potassium, calcium, magnesium, and some small amounts of other trace elements that the tree collected from the soil while it was growing. So, instead of throwing it away, we can actually put it back into the soil. After the fire cools completely, we collect the ash and keep it dry. Once we have our ash ready, about 300 grams of it goes into a big bottle. At this stage, the ash is very strong and alkaline. If we put it directly on soil in large amounts, it can harm the roots or push the soil pH too high. So, we need to do something to make it gentle. That's where vinegar comes in. We slowly pour about 1 liter of white vinegar into the ash. Almost immediately, you can see small bubbles forming. Those bubbles are carbon dioxide gas. It's a sign that a reaction has started between the vinegar and the ash. This reaction is actually very simple chemistry. Ash has compounds like potassium carbonate and calcium carbonate, which are alkaline. Vinegar has acetic acid. When they meet, they react and partially neutralize each other. At the same time, some of the minerals in the ash become water-soluble. That means they dissolve into the liquid instead of just sitting as dry particles. And that is very important because plants can only absorb nutrients that are in water. Dry ash is fine in soil in small amounts, but this way the minerals are ready for the plant to take. After about 10 minutes, once the bubbling slows down a bit, we add about 5 liters of water. This does 2 things. 1, it dilutes the solution so it is not too strong. 2, it helps carry the dissolved minerals evenly through the liquid. Then we put a lid on the bottle, but with a small hole in it. That is just for safety, because even after the main reaction slows, a little gas can still escape. If the bottle is completely sealed, pressure can build up, and that can be dangerous. Now, we leave this mixture for about 1 full day. During this time, several things happen. The remaining reaction between the vinegar and ash continues slowly. Heavier ash particles start settling down at the bottom of the bottle. The carbon dioxide slowly escapes through the small hole. The solution becomes calmer and more uniform. Most importantly, the minerals stay dissolved in the water, creating a mild mineral solution instead of raw ash or strong vinegar. By the next day, it is safe to handle and ready for the next step. Even after 1 day, the solution is still too strong to put directly on plants, especially near the roots. The vinegar can still be strong. So we dilute the mixture again, this time 50-50 with water. This makes it gentle. Now it can be safely applied to soil near the plants. At this stage, we add a few tablespoons of turmeric powder and mix it well. Turmeric is not a fertilizer in the usual sense. It doesn't have nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium in amounts that matter to plants, but it has some other benefits. Turmeric contains curcumin and some aromatic oils, which are mild antimicrobial compounds. In the soil, these can help slow down the growth of some harmful bacteria or fungi near the root zone. It is not a magic sterilizer, it is just a gentle helper. It does not harm beneficial microbes, so it supports a healthy soil environment rather than trying to wipe everything out. Turmeric also has starches in it, and these starches can act as food for soil microbes. When the turmeric mixes with the water and goes into the soil, it encourages microbial activity. Healthy microbes help break down organic matter, release nutrients, and support stronger roots. That is why adding a little turmeric can be helpful. It is more of a biological support than a nutrient. Another small benefit is that turmeric has a strong smell and a bitter taste. This can help deter some insects or pests from clustering right near the roots. It's not a perfect solution and doesn't last forever, but it can contribute a little to balance in the soil. It also helps the liquid solution spread more evenly in the soil because the fine turmeric particles suspend in water. This ensures the minerals reach more of the root zone rather than just running off. When we apply this mixture near the roots of plants, it works gently. Potassium from the ash supports flowering, fruiting, and overall plant health. Calcium helps with cell structure and root development. The mild acidity from the vinegar can prevent nutrient lockout in soils that are a little too alkaline. Turmeric supports microbial balance and keeps the root zone healthier. None of these effects are dramatic on their own, but together they make a supportive environment for the plant. It is important to remember that this mixture is not a replacement for compost, mulch, or regular watering. It is just a supplementary treatment. Used occasionally and in moderation, it helps recycle natural materials and gently enrich the soil. The key is not to overdo it. This should always be applied to the soil near the roots, not on leaves or stems. Young plants should get smaller amounts, and acid-loving plants like blueberries or azaleas should be avoided unless the mixture is diluted even more. What we are doing here is working with natural reactions, not forcing anything. Wood ash gives back the minerals the tree once took from the soil. Vinegar helps unlock those minerals so they are water-soluble. Water carries them safely to the roots. Turmeric supports microbes and keeps the soil balanced. Together, these simple ingredients create a mild, natural plant tonic